seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with the young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, they're upside in a lot of people's view. Remain. David, thanks. Here's Garland following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Osman. He's got 6. That one off the back iron and out. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team. All right, fans, that was the Powerhouse Dance Team. Make some noise.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Garland finds Allen over Williams. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Detroit. Tatum passes to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics. Garland looking it over. And there's the pass to Sexton. To Garland. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sexton. Launches it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Now here's Brown. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Williams can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And here's Sexton. He has 5. And Garland has it in the corner. Sexton the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Sexton on the wing. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Williams. And the layup falls.
Robert Williams.
Williams has got 6 points. The NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you saying to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Now here's Okoro. Looking for Sexton. He gets it there. Uses the glass to finish the way. 7 points for Colin Sexton.
Sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Boston.
Brown the pass to Williams. The Cavaliers pull it in. Sexton finds Garland. Now Okoro. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Oh boy comes in for Jetty Osman. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Colin Sexton. And a change for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Robert Williams.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
A different look now for Cleveland. Davis is checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Markkanen in for Garland. And then for Boston, Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Josh Richardson comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Rubio. Markkanen passes to Okoro. Rubio with it. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And the basket by Tatum.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rubio with it. Mobley sets the pick for Rubio. There's the feed to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Markkanen a screen on Richardson. Okoro shot is off.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. There's the drive. And Rubio kicks to Markkanen. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Celtics ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. And it's Rubio penetrating. Markkanen passes to Davis. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Parker's checked in for Boston.
Celtics substitution, Jabari Parker.
Outside, Davis. Markkanen kicks to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen a screen on Smart. Here's Rubio. Here's Davis. A beautiful reverse layup. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-4 run right now. Smart against Rubio. It's Smart with the drive. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
They set the pick. Driving the lane. Yep, it counts. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane. He attacks it.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Now here's Richardson following the shot by Ed Davis. Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Oh, show off that handle, Josh Richardson. That's a tight-looking move.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's deflected. Takes it inside. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Rubio. Clock at 6. Now, here's Okoro. D right on him. That one a little long.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And a slam dunk by Richardson.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro.
Lockdown defense. Richardson has the size, the length, and the agility to do it with consistency.
What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league. Did they even have power rankings when you played, Kenny?
It wasn't that long ago. Come on, stop it.
You're both older than me. I don't remember power rankings until recently.
How about Power Rangers?
Oh, I was the red one.
Ooh. I used to like to be the blue one. I was a Blue Ranger.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Boston Celtics. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro. And it's Osman in at the three. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. To the right side. Outside Garland. Driving in. Allen dishes to Garland. Now Mobley. No points in the game yet for him. Over Williams. They get the rebound. Here's Allen. And at last, they get one to fall.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Garland picks one up.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason, and cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Allen, a screen on Tatum. Here he goes, and then Allen slams it in.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Williams, a screen on Garland. It's Schroeder with the drive.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Outside Garland. Mobley right open. Misses the three. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum kicks to Brown. And Okoro pulls it down. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Garland with a screen on Tatum. Here's Osman. Rebound, Boston. Schroeder surveying the floor. Williams. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland with the ball. Here's Mobley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's Brown with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Garland against Schroeder. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Brown with it. Garland picks him up. And it's Brown missing. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Cleveland's getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Puts it up from 12. Goes back up. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
There's a screen by Williams. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Sexton against Brown. 6 to shoot. Williams sends a screen for Brown. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Osman kicks to Garland. Can they get it? Williams with the block. It's Brown with the drive, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Sexton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Tatum, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Allen finds Garland. With the drive, shoots over Schroeder. Garland, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Garland dishes to Sexton. Back to Garland. Allen, right side. That one wide left.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, I love seeing Kanter distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen, a screen on Tatum. Lobbed up there for Allen. It's stolen by Schroeder. Brown down low. Defended by Sexton. And here is Garland. He kicks to Sexton. To halt the run. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Back to Brown, and stolen by Sexton. Outside Garland. Passes to Mobley. Here's Osman, guarded by Tatum. Yes, that goes in. Osman's got 8 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Brown against Sexton. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Sexton the pass to Garland. Back to Sexton. He takes it in, and it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. Count that one from Mobley.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Brown against Sexton. Beyond the arc. And it's Brown missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. You know, from the very start of his career, Collin Sexton has been a guy, Doris, who can find points. Even as a rookie, he was putting up some big numbers.
He is relentless, looking for opportunities to score the basketball when he's on the offensive end. This guy shoots well over 40% from the field, and he will do whatever it takes to find shots.
Tatum on the wing. He's got 18. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Well, Cleveland shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Allen outside. A 3-ball. And it's Osman missing.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Sexton against Brown. Williams, a screen on Sexton. Brown finds Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game that keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Sexton with a screen on Schroeder. Sexton against Brown. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 9 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Tatum on the wing. Down low. It's stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Sexton's shot is good. And that's now 11 points for Collin Sexton.
How about that? Finishes through the bump. Sexton attacking the hoop.
Tatum drives in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
Then my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so it's Boston going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for you.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Parker. He's out there with Johnson. And it's Fernando in at the 5, home in the paint. Valentine kicks to Markkanen. Here's Stephens. 5 on the clock. For the 3. No good on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Pritchard. Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it. Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Richardson with it. Picked up by Davis. Stolen by Rubio. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside, Markkanen. Rubio looking around. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen sets the pick for Valentine. No good on the 3. The Celtics shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Driving to the basket. It's good. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Rubio the pass to Davis. Dishes to Valentine. Rubio outside. Steps back and shoots. Good on the bucket.
I'd say so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
Richardson outside. They set the pick. And there's the drive. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Markkanen sets the pick for Valentine. Off target with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. And the basket is good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Rubio outside. Markkanen sets the pick for Rubio. Fernando pulls it in. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Pritchard, covered by Rubio. And that one drops for him. Pritchard's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here's Rubio. And Parker comes with the help. And the basket by Rubio.
Ricky Rubio makes great use of the mid-range. This is right in his comfort zone.
Here's the screen. Into the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
Drafted late, 26th overall in 2020. Pritchard hit the ground running and really has never looked back.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from those guys that get 4 years of college playing for a very sound coach. Peyton was physically ready. His strength is a key part of his game. Listen, the skill set, the dedication, the basketball IQ, it's all baked in by the time he arrives at the league level.
Here's Rubio. Second chance shot. And Davis can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Johnson, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rubio outside. To the middle. Davis kicks to Valentine. Rubio the pass to Davis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Pritchard, covered by Rubio. And the usual order was upset last season in more ways than one. 5 out of the final 8 teams, Doris, in the playoffs had never won a title before.
Kevin, I think for the long-term health and viability of the league, the more teams with an opportunity to win the championship, the better off. We saw new stars get their first opportunity to win a championship. Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the hardest workers, one of the most humble superstars, goes out and wins it. It was so fun to cover.
Now a veteran in his 30s, Ricky Rubio, Doris, taking on more of a leadership role.
Right, and I think he's a natural fit in that role because this guy won't hesitate to call out teammates, and he also holds himself to a very high standard. Sort of a natural progression for a guy who's played point guard his whole life.
Smart. Feeds it to Parker. Stolen by Markkanen. Wade outside. Knocked loose. Markkanen in the corner. Lets it go with the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. There's a screen by Williams. Smart goes in, and slam dunk by Smart.
Wow, how about the dominance, the speed, the physicality of that from Marcus Smart? Go to work, son.
Smart against Rubio. Right side, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Okoro. Count the basket.
Wow, that's a nice burst of power from Okoro. Use your muscles to get past that contact.
Smart against Rubio. Picked by Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Markkanen. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Sexton comes in for Ricky Rubio. And a change for the Celtics. Brown's checked in. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Markkanen, good.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
And stolen by Sexton. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Sexton. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, Colin Sexton is just so young, so energetic. This guy taking over right now.
Picked by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Down low.
2 minutes.
Outside, Smart. Celtics passing it around. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Cavaliers ball.
Here are the Cavaliers now. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton with it. Outguarded by Smart. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Allen's shot is off. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Smart. And stolen by Sexton.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jaylen Brown.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Brown against Allen. Parker, a screen on Allen. Brown the pass to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Wound up there for Allen. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. It's Smart with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
It's a day of the dog. I need a home for.